Hello. A few people have been asking me about where I'm at with my printer. It's changed quite a bit since the last video. So this is a bit of a walkthrough about what's going on, the next version. So little benchy just printed, kind of shows you everything's working. So in order of what I've done probably is the biggest thing, LH Stinger toolhead. I remodeled it on Fusion so it uses the existing Neptune 4 Pro carriage, which unfortunately is different than everyone else's Neptune 4 carriage. So I just can't push it out there and say, hey everyone. Sadly, it'll bolt on only to pros. So I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna talk to the community, see if there's even any interest. Little funny spring thing there. Well, I needed a cutter. So again, LH Stinger cutter, go on his GitHub, all those parts are right there. Of course, with the new tailhead, new extruder, LDO, 2.5 orbiter. Love it, lots of strength. I know some of my peers, they have other ideas, and those are perfectly valid ideas about the moons and say wristwatch. Awesome, I just didn't go that route. Still my BTT Eddy, love it. Not touch, not the NG. You may have seen that. That's kind of old, but Z. Yep. I'm still using Elegoo breakout board, just for simplicity. Beautiful cable. Why not reuse it? Reuse it. Camera is gone. Actually, that's a whole new thing. The camera was here because that has changed. That is Silent Frosted and Lamarck. They created double shear X, so you can put a little more tightness on that X-band. That is now a Gates belt on there, so it can hold a bit more. You see the camera back there? That's from another community member. I forget his name, but he is on printables, and he's also on the Elegoo Discord, so you can find his modification there. Super simple. Oh, you'll notice the 2020. That auxiliary fan's been off for years, so I've been meaning to repurpose what goes back there. Had a big old huge LED, 24 volt LED hooked up to this guy here. Not a good idea. Floodlight just whited out the camera. So then, actually the real reason for that was the cutter. So flip arm, again, LH Stinger, they have the plans for that. Those are the real parts. I had to mod the little arm here. The way they have it is just a single layer, and because of the spacing of how I have it, I need it to be raised, but I also need it to be passover or pass through. So you may have seen a previous video where I was playing around with a servo. This is probably the final version. Yeah, that is a that is a cable linkage from over here. I needed just a stopper so it doesn't get whacked in the other direction. That's just glued on. Sometimes, glue is glue. All of you are already familiar with the Pico. Going strong. Still loving it. Let's talk about this guy here. Tensioner. That is from Silent Frosted. Had to mod it slightly. He gave me the step. Actually, no, he gave me the STL. Threw it in Blender real quick because Blender's better with that. And modded a bit more to work in there. That's on printables. I created this cover here. You'll notice the notch. That gives me a little more X on that side. I have not published that yet. I probably should. That would work for anyone. So again, you see the hack job. Need to get in that space, was whacking in there. People were asking me about the brush. I no longer have the PTFE tube there. I have the bamboo. just cut off a little bit in there. That little black piece, that's from the LH Stinger cleaner. I am thinking, I like how this works. I don't like how it looks, but it works. I like the idea that LH had with his little flipper arm. I've been thinking about how to mod this one to have similar, but that's down the line. You'll see more. This has already been published. That's just a bin. It's slanted or canted or whatever, so it's right over that. Kind of also reminds you where to place it. I didn't want to put anything else on there. I just wanted it clean. And where else? Oh, well, we'll talk about this once again. Lamarck. And these things, well, sadly, they fall off. But it works well. It's solid. I know some people have commented on, hey, it's going to bend and break eventually. I don't think that's going to happen in this particular case, but so noted. I do need to adjust this again. It shouldn't be kinked like this. I need to revamp this a bit more. Well, not revamp. Flip them over, make it work more smoothly. So, this is the latest. 9mm gates, double shear Y by Lamarck. This is new as of last night. Well, I've been working on it. I've been printing, dry fitting, testing, mounted it last night. You have to take off the bed. Lots of fun, but you got to do it. This is still need to adjust it. This is, well, it is not. Let's see if I can. It's about 43, way too low. So, I mean, you could tell. I need to tighten that up, but this right here is already bottomed out. So, got to take the bed off again, undo the clips, tighten it back up, reclip, put the bed back on, retram. I love retramming. No, I don't. And I think that covers all the bases. So, moon stepper here. These are still Elegoo's. I'll probably keep them as Elegoo's. The stepper up here is the old X Elegoo. So what was here. And you didn't know about that for a long while because I used the original Elegoo covering. This is the new one with the double shear. So I'm starting to repeat myself. I think this is pretty much where I'll end it. But the real reason why I went with LH Stinger, I wanted to have a little more flexibility on the hot end. Eventually I'll probably get the Dragon Ace Volcano. And if I get it with the MZE, then I will have to reprint the tool head again, but he already has plans for that. So I just add my stuff on top of it. It's just new mounting holes. I have a TZ V620 there with a TZ CHT MZE and then a bimetal 0.4 nozzle. I have a normal MZE without the CHT in it, and I could go bimetal and do my abrasives like my CFs. I also have the Bondtech CHT. It's a nice nozzle. I found that this combination is better, and TZ had a fireside sale on the MZE with the CHT because they got into a licensing problem with Bondtech. So they're selling them, hey, buy them now, last chance. So I bought like 3. They'll last forever, I don't care. Really good. If they ever do it again, I would recommend it. But of course you have to you need to make sure you have the height ability, right? On a normal Neptune tool head. I don't think he'll be able to do it, not without redoing the fans. I'm not saying it's impossible. It is very possible. You just have to move the fans lower. So if someone's willing to do that for the Neptune community, it would help them out. They already have the TZ bamboo mod for the Neptune tool heads. So very possible. Someone just has to make a fan shroud that would support it. So I'll leave it there. I think I covered all the new stuff. Other than that, yeah, until next time, have a good one.